class, Mrs. Lyons again. Let's look at number 5 on this worksheet. So this is asking us something a little bit different. It says, how many grams of KNO3 per 100 grams of water would be crystallized from a saturated solution as the temperature drops? All right, I want you to skip letter A. Letter A is kind of a funny one that I just don't want to talk about right now, so we'll talk about that when I see you in class. But let's look at number B. So what this is asking us, we've got to think about what is this saying, okay? So what it's saying is we have a saturated solution of KNO3, okay? So we know that a saturated solution is on this line. What it tells us is this saturated solution, the temperature is going to decrease. So our saturated solution, we start at 60 degrees Celsius, so 60 degrees. I'm going to find 60 degrees and then I'm going to trace my line all the way up here until I get to KNO3, okay? So at 60 degrees, uh-oh, there went my light in my room. There we go. If I don't move, my light goes off. All right, let's try that again. So if I'm looking at 60 degrees, I can find out that I go up here, 110 grams of KNO3 is going to be dissolved. So I'm going to write that down. So at 60 degrees, we have 110 grams of KNO3 dissolved. And we want to look at 40. So we're going to take our solution, all right, kind of like you did in the lab yesterday, on Tuesday. We're going to look now, we were at 60 degrees. Now we want to look at 40 degrees. So I'm going to take 40 degrees. I'm going to follow this line up to the line that is KNO3, all right? And I'm going to look over here and I'm going to see that at 40 degrees, I can only dissolve, I'm going to say 63 grams of KNO3. So at 40 degrees, I can only dissolve 63 grams. So what this question is asking us is if we cooled, so if we had this in a test tube, okay, like in the lab, we had it at 60 degrees. If we cooled it down to 40 degrees, how many crystals would we end up with? What mass of crystals would we see solidify in our solution? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my calculator and I'm going to subtract 110 minus 63, and that's going to give me how many crystals would have crystallized, and you would have been able to see those solid in the test tube. So let's see, 110 minus 63. So if you did that, you would end up with 47 grams of KNO3 that would have crystallized out of your solution. All right, let's look at one more. Let's look at, it says from 50 to 30 degrees. So again, we're still looking at KNO3. All right, we're going to start here at 50 degrees. So I'm going to go up here, I'm going to make a mark right here. So at 50 degrees, what do we say? I'm going to say it's right about 85 grams. So I'm going to write that down. So at 50 degrees, it's 85 grams. So we need to now see what is it at 30 degrees Celsius. Again, I'm going to find 30 degrees Celsius on my solubility curve. And I'm going to go up until I find KNO3, which happens to be right here. So let's see, 30 degrees, if I go over, I'm going to say maybe 48 grams. So at 30 degrees, 48 grams. So again, I'm going to take the difference. What this is asking is if we have a solution, it's at 50 degrees, and we cool it down to 30 degrees, how much solid are we going to get crystallizing out. So let's see, we are going to take 85 minus 48, and that gives us 37 grams. So that's the amount that would crystallize out if we took it and we weighed it on a scale. All right, so there's number 4. Nope, number 5. I will be back.